Snake! And I was like, I'm Australian, I don't care.
Lil KRIZAN, KRIZAN. I like to talk to you about the BS that goes through my brain while traveling alone to help you feel normal for being you. Woo! What went wrong while traveling after lockdown? Kalishta as well as Radozhda, the two places we're gonna check out. Not included in the Ohrid region, municipality, whatever you wanna call it, but on the Ohrid lake coast. Let's do this.
I've got a hold of one word, slika. So I'm guessing it means photo because every time a guy says it to me, they pull out their phone to take a photo. But I can't tell you how much anxiety I am actually fighting, being that I haven't traveled in about 6 months. Normally for me, it's maximum 3 months, and then I've carried on to my next location. However, due to coronavirus and the lockdown of the pandemic, I have been stuck in Skopje, the longest city I've ever spent time in, of about 6 months. And so now I'm just having to remind myself that I can actually travel. On Monday, it was really hard. Today being Thursday, I was like, Boof, that's where I want to go. Kalishta, let's go. Radozhda, let's go. Let's do this. I had to come back to see her. I didn't even see her before. It's so weird. Literally questioning everything in my mind right now.
I was questioning the beginnings of the human race because I'm looking at this and going, wait, do we all begin as black? The Book of Solomon and the Songs of Solomon, and then it also goes into the icons by Luke, all of this kind of stuff. So just getting a little religious, which is not normally me because I just I've done my time. And people talk about the beginnings in Africa and the beginnings over in Middle East and all of this kind of stuff, and that Virgin Mary was in fact dark-skinned, and you just go, everything in my mind is like suddenly starting to, where I kind of start to think, is the truth really what we're given? Or is the truth what we're willing to find?
This dude just offered to walk me up here.
That is what I mean by coming across old monasteries. Like it's in awe, literally.
So I'm waiting for my bus, and she asks me at the bus stop, why don't we have a coffee? And I'm like, okay. And we're literally speaking Macedonian. Hey, bus literally stops here. I automatically walk up there. So I go down to the restaurant, which is this one, get the keys. Now, I read reviews about this. Oh, not smart. You get the key from here, and then you go up to the monastery because you have to open it.
Second location where I cry, bawling, saying the words, I miss you all so much. I don't know, I may be going mad. That's what lockdown's done to me. Coronavirus has taken my brain. Oh, I wasn't joking when I said spiritual awakening, okay? I found it really hard to leave because I just it felt like I was saying bye to family. And I'm like, who are we saying bye to? Michael, the Archangel? Dude. It's a feeling. It's a feeling. It is a feeling. Now I may be cast as like out of my mind, weird from this vlog, but I don't care. For me, it's important to be honest with you. And this is how I felt at that time. My spirit was so moved that I cried. So I've always had this feeling that in a previous life I was a warrior. And it wasn't until I walked into Radozhda and I started bawling where I felt like I was saying to my army that I missed them. We're getting weird. I was just constantly saying, I miss you all so much. I miss you. And just sitting there and just hearing the words of like, just keep going, keep moving, keep doing. I'm feeling it again. But I've always felt like a warrior. My body is built like a warrior. And I'm just missing something. And I felt it like tenfold there in Radozhda.
Yes! I'm literally gonna spend like 500 dinars here for a trout. I just figure my money is better spent here. The garlic butter is like to die for. I haven't tried the fish yet, but dude, this is the moment where you feel like you got money.
Maybe for a lot of Macedonians, they would look at that and go, oh, okay, that was 500 dinars. That looks okay. For me, it was small. For me, it was small. Now, one of the things you need to know about me is that when I enter into countries, my brain instantly adjusts to the currency, okay? I go into supermarkets, I take note of pricings to quickly adjust to the point that I become cheaper than the actual locals. Like some of my mates look at me and they go, no, Lil, that amount for that is good. But in my mind, I'm just like, well, nothing would be even better, but okay. Money is better spent in your pocket. That garlic butter is like, poo, 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 poo. You need to get on it because it is the stuff that magic is made of, oozing of garlic smell.
I zato ќе почнам со поклон кон локалната самоуправа, начело со градоначалникот Коста. Фицираме раците и поретко да се групираме. Само на тој начин ќе им помогнеме на нашите здравствени работници.
You know when you're standing and you act like you know what's happening, but really you don't? You know it's political, but then you're just like, I don't know. I stick out like a sore thumb in the Balkans. Whee! Wherever I go, it's like all focus is on me. It's the way I look. Okay, I handle it. That's what I mean with the guy saying slika. In the Balkans, it's the place where I get asked for my photo. I mean, my Caucasian mates, when they're in Asia, like China, Japan, they're always asked for their photos there. Here, it's me. Just embracing differences. That's what we're about. Yeah. I've just I could see he was looking at me and I was like, but I'm just, oh no, is he gonna ask me for slika? Dude, I am a pro at this. I walk into places like I belong there. It's like I run this joint. But really in my mind, I'm just like, what the fuck are we doing? Where are we going? What are you doing? Just stand still, don't move. Don't even have eye contact with them.
I didn't realize that it was fenced off to, I don't know, maybe certain party members. But I do know I walked in, and when I was walking out, there was this guy walking his dog, and he was having to show them ID, and he was like arguing with them that he lived on the other side, and I'm just walking past like, like a local got stopped, but a foreigner didn't. Hey, stepping up in the world.
Anyways, I felt like I was a part of the people, and now we're gonna go to the other side because that's where I want to go swim. There's proper rocks. So Radozhda was not a place to swim, neither was Kalishta. One of the guys was like, there's a snake, and I was like, sorry. Snake! And I was like, I'm Australian, I don't care. Show off. Ciao.
I have noticed this while traveling. I have appreciated being able to swim at beaches and not worry about jellyfish or sharks or crocodiles or, just anything that might kill me. Because in Australia, our snakes are like pythons in the water, okay? I mean, they're not, but they're like actual snakes. They're not like, this is the water and this is the snake. Like, that snake is like spaghetti to me. Like, and it doesn't matter on the size, it depends on the venom. But I was literally just like, well, if there's any venom, like, just let it happen. I guess it helps that I consider death a gift. Y'all be like, oh, now she's even more nuts. No, seriously. When it's your time, it's your time. That's what I believe, okay? And that's the whole reason why I think it's important to use this time carefully while we're still breathing, So when this guy said snake and it just came out that I'm Australian, I guess it's my way of saying, what will be, man. What will happen will happen. Let's just accept our fate and carry on. Like, whoo!
Pretty sure I'm the only crazy person to be swimming at this time. Everyone looks at me and stares, and I've been in here for like over half hour. It's not cold at all. It's actually really nice. Ohrid conquered.
Lesson card? There ain't none. Woo! Finally, a session where everything went so good. Yeah, good times. If you like this vid, go ahead and click the thumbs up. Don't forget to leave a comment and subscribe. Click the bell at the very end whilst you are reminded of when my man does his next release. Lil KRIZAN, KRIZAN.
There's a guy just up behind me now, who's probably noticed that I'm naked. I'm gonna go back now because I have a feeling this person might just take a video of me.
Stay healthy.